So a really big difference between men and women that I've been thinking about recently is kind of how we handle conflict as we grow up. And I know, like, I'm going to be stereotyping a little bit and using, like, there's obviously nuance to what I'm saying when it comes to different personalities, but something that I think a lot of men are, me included, we are incredibly naive when it comes to, like, the mental games that women play. And this really struck me when I started thinking about high school and, like, how girls handle conflict versus how boys handle conflict. And so when you think about it, it's interesting because, like, most girls, when they don't like another girl, they're not just going to go, like, fist fight her or have, like, an altercation. They're usually going to try to ruin her life with rumors and other things, like a spy or some shit. And when I realized this, it's kind of like you realize that girls have been dealing with, like, mental and emotional manipulation for a lot longer than men have. And they have a lot more experience than us, and they also mature quicker than us. And so a lot of guys, I think, like, again, me included, we tend to give them, like, the benefit of the doubt too much, or we just kind of think they're being nice when really they could be doing some other things. And usually your girlfriend will, like, point that out to you. And a lot of the time we're like, oh no, she's just being nice, but that's not really what's happening. And it is important, though, as a man, as you, like, mature in age, especially, I think for us it happens later, like 27, 28, you start to kind of understand that mental manipulation a little bit more. And I don't know, that's definitely how it's played out in my life. So I was just kind of curious what you guys thought about it. But I think that men, because men, when they get in altercations, it's usually a fight. And when men get in a fight, they have no problem usually shaking hands, rubbing the dust off, and, coming out with a little bit more respect for each other, because you're like, damn, I got beat my ass. But it's just not that way with girls, or at least a lot of girls. And I think that can play a pretty big role in just, like, helping us understand each other and understanding, like, how they have dealt with conflict for their entire life versus how men do. But yeah, I'm kind of curious what you guys think, or if you think this one's a little bit off, but I think it's pretty accurate, and it's just kind of interesting to think about. Let me know. Thanks.